It began with a handshake in New Delhi. Afghanistan's Foreign Minister Amir Khan Muttaqi stood beside India's External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar, smiling for the cameras. But behind that smile was a storm brewing over Islamabad. India had just gifted 20 ambulances to Afghanistan. A gesture of goodwill, they said. Humanitarian aid, they claimed. But Pakistan wasn't buying it. Because just hours after those ambulances crossed into Afghan soil, drone strikes lit up the sky over Pakistani border posts. Coincidence? Pakistan didn't think so. Rumors swirled in Rawalpindi. What was inside those ambulances? Were they carrying medical kits or missile components? The ISI scrambled to investigate, but the real shock came when Afghanistan formally requested BrahMos missiles from India. Yes, the same supersonic cruise missile that had already rattled Pakistan during Operation Sindoor. ArmyRecognition.com. India didn't confirm the delivery, but it didn't deny it either. Instead, it upgraded its technical mission in Kabul to a full-fledged embassy, signaling a new era of strategic cooperation. Safir Af. Pakistan panicked. They sent urgent messages to Qatar and Saudi Arabia pleading, "Please ask the Afghans to stop the war." The irony? The same Taliban they once nurtured was now threatening to strike down Pakistan. And this time, they weren't alone. Because Russia was watching. And Russia had its eyes on Bagram Air Base, the crown jewel of Afghanistan's military infrastructure. After the Crocus City Hall attack in Moscow, allegedly linked to ISI-backed militants, Russia had had enough. They saw Pakistan not as an ally, but as a liability. MSN.com, Russia's Foreign Minister Lavrov made it clear. Any foreign military presence in Afghanistan is unacceptable. But behind closed doors, Moscow was negotiating with Kabul. They wanted access to Bagram, not for occupation, but for influence. And if that meant backing Afghanistan against Pakistan, so be it. Meanwhile, Pakistan's defense minister cried foul. Kabul is fighting India's proxy war! The media spun tales of a two-front war, with India on the east and Afghanistan on the west. The generals in Rawalpindi were sweating. Their strategic depth had collapsed. Their Taliban allies had turned rogue. And India? India was playing chess while Pakistan was still figuring out checkers. IndiaToday.in? The final blow came when Afghan drones, possibly guided by Indian tech, struck Pakistani positions near the Durand Line. The message was clear. We're not your backyard anymore. Pakistan tried to retaliate, but every move was met with precision strikes. Their air bases were exposed. Their border posts were overrun. And their diplomatic channels? Silent. India, meanwhile, remained calm. No threats, no speeches, just quiet coordination with Kabul and Moscow. The ambulances had done their job, not by healing, but by haunting. And as the dust settled, one truth emerged. Pakistan was no longer feared. It was pitied.